What's good, YouTube? Daniel here. We're back for another week of the AABL, which is the aDrive Army Battle League. And this week we are facing ColonelMUSTArk in week 7. So we did have a terrible loss. Well, not a terrible loss like last week, but we did lose last week. Difference of 0 to 3 or 0 to 4. So it wasn't too bad, but let's see if we can pull out a win this week, which would be good if we could. He's in ranking 2nd currently with only 1 loss so far. So he is a good battler. But to see what we've got, let's see what we're going to bring against him, against his team, which is, I'll just quickly run through his team just before I go through mine. First off, he has Mega Sizer, which is a tough cookie, but we've got answers to that. He's got a Keldeo, he's got Celebi, he's got Crobat, he's got Sableye, he's got Cofagrigus, he's got Raichu, he's got a Claydol, Latias, Nidoking, Furfrou, and Swellow. So he does have weakness to Rocks. So Rocks is going to be trying a thing. If we can get him up, we're going to get Rocks up. He's also a very fast team with that Swellow, the Crobat. So we'll see how that gets going. So, the Crobat is the fastest mon there at base 200 speed, so we have to wait and see what happens with that. Hopefully we can get some paralysis off from Thunderous, but we'll come into that. But for my team that I'm bringing against him is as follows. First up, we have Weavile, our mascot, who is one of our fastest mons. We'll bring in the Life Orb. We're running 252 in attack, 252 speed, and we have to run. Unfortunately, we've got to run Jolly. We can't run Adamant, else we'll lose that point of being outsped by our Latias if it's in speed. That's the problem there, because they'll outspeed us by 1 point. So we're bringing the Ice Shard, the Icicle Crash, Knockoff, and Fake Out. So knockoff to knock off any items. Icicle Crash because it deals great damage to the likes of his Crobat, his Swellow, his Latias, his Nidoking, Celebi, like that. And Ice Shard for priority, Fake Out for some priority, but we might switch up Fake Out. We're not sure yet. We'll see how things progress. Next up, we have our Mega, which is Mega Gallade, and we are rocking 252 in attack, 252 in speed. We're also running Jolly as well, which brings our speed up to about 180. I think it's 179 is max speed, base speed of 110. We are going to be bringing the Fire Punch, the Ice Punch, the Knockoff, and Sword Dance. Fire Punch, just in case we lose our Flareon, and we need to take out that Mega Scizor if it comes, but we might switch up the moves. Ice Punch again for the help, but we might switch out for something else actually. No, we'll switch out for Psycho Cup. Actually makes it a little bit better. But we'll definitely keep Fire Punch, Knockoff, and the Sword Dance as well. So with the Sword Dance setup, we will end up doing some tremendous damage there. Next up, we are bringing Natsu again, our Flareon, with Choice Scarf, with Flash Fire, with Flare Blitz, Super Power, Double Edge, and Shadow Ball. Natsu's, well, the Flareon should say, is pretty much the answer to his Mega Scizor, but it does have the likes of Superpower and Shadow Ball to take out some of the other mons. So the likes of his Celebi, we can either go Shadow Ball or Flare Blitz. More likely it's going to go Flare Blitz. Superpower for that Furfrou if we need to. Shadow Ball for the Claydol. So it's kind of some of the answers there. Even that Cofagrigus as well, hit it on the special side with that Shadow Ball. Though we're not special invested, it'll still do a bit of damage before I get taken out in the process. Next up, we have Metagross Cross, who is holding the Air Balloon. We are going to be rocking the Earthquake, the Zen Headbutt, the Pursuit, and the Stealth Rock. So, because we're quite slow, so if we can get the Stealth Rocks up, that would be great. And then anything else like Flat Ice comes, we switch into Light Ice. That's one to get out there straight away, because it's not going to do anything to us, especially with Draco Meteor. I'm just going to take a Draco Meteor like no man's business. I'm going to Pursuit Trap that. That's going to take some hefty damage, and so forth, even for the likes of the Celebi or even the Clay Doll. But I know the Clay Doll will probably stay in against me, but we'll see how that goes. And then Headbutt for the likes of the Keldeo or even the Crobat, because the Crobat doesn't particularly want to stay in against my Metagross either, so Pursuit's going to do some damage before it can even escape, which is be good, unless it just U-turns straight out. Next up, we have Florges, Lily with leftovers. We're running Moonblast, Psychic, Synthesis, and Toxic. So if we can, we're going to try and get some of those Toxics off to kind of give that residual damage off to the team, especially the likes of what do I want to Celebi and Keldeo, especially even the Coffee-Grigas. We can't poison the Mega Scizor because it's steel. We can't poison Crobat because it's poisoned, and we can't poison the Swellow because of its Guts ability. But more than likely, he'll run a Flame Orbed Swellow anyway if it comes. And then finally, we have Loxus the Thunderous with the Expert Belt with Prankster, and we're running Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, Hidden Power, Ice, and Thunderwave. So Thunderbolt's mainly for mainly the Keldeo. If we can get some Thunderwaves off on the Swellow, even the Crobat, especially the Crobat, we need to get Thunderwave off on that Crobat. But if it brings the Clay Doll, if we predict in the switch there, which more than likely he will, it might do the HP Ice. Clay Doll's going to take a massive amounts of damage, or even Dark Pulse, just for that extra damage there. And also we've got the do we need, actually just think about it now, we don't actually need to have Hidden Power, Ice, and Dark Pulse, because they're going to be attacking mainly for the same things. So we might actually just switch up Hidden Power, Ice. Might help. Would it help if we change that? Could we run a Nasty Plot just for thing of it, because he hasn't got much on his team that wants to take out. If we can, let's say his fastest things is Crobat, so Crobat probably won't want to stay in unless it does a great amount of damage. Let's do, because we don't need Dark Pulse in a sense, because Dark Pulse hits Celebi and Clay Doll, so does HP Ice. But HP Ice also hits that Nidoking. Shall we? That's kind of a tough one now. Do I switch it out? That is tough. No, we'll keep it at no. We'll keep it. No, we'll keep it as we are, yeah. Seems like the better thing to do, I think. Yeah, we'll. Oh, that's tough. No. No. I'm gonna regret this probably, but let's try it. I'm gonna set up a Nasty Plot. So we'll try that. So that's gonna be our team for this week against ColonelMUSTArk. So let's see what he's going to be bringing in the battle and see what happens. Because I've looked through his past teams, so he brings certain ones each week, and I've been bringing the same ones pretty much each week, so it's kind of easy to guess my team. But we'll see how things go, and we'll see you in the battle. What's good, YouTube? Down here, and we are here for our Week 7 AABL match against the Minnesota Manetrics and their coach, ColonelMUSTArk. We have received a battle request from him, so let's select up our team and let's go into this and see how we do. Best of luck to us all. What? Oh, hang on. Bear with us 1 minute. Might have if my ability to actually reset itself, which was a bit strange. There we go. So, just bear with just 1 minute. Right, so his team has it follows. We have, so he's brought his Mega Sizer, he's brought Keldeo, he's brought Swallow, he's brought Nidoking, he's brought Sableye, and he's brought Latias. So his fastest mon isn't actually being brought. So, Stealth Rocks isn't a major thing now, because it's only the Swallow. But that Swallow's still devastating, because it's probably Guts, and it's his fastest one there. So if we can get rid of that Swallow, that would be good. But I believe his Swallow would actually just annihilate my Thunderous. Yeah, easy. Huh. So Swallow and Weavile match in speed. Arshad has a chance to kill. Right. Okay. It might have a Scarf Keldeo. Okay. This is interesting. If we can get rid of that Swallow, that would be a great help. But do I risk... If I send in Weavile first... It's just that Swallow is the fastest mon there. Because he has to... Hang on. Swallow. With it being healthy, it doesn't do anything to me. Well, it does damage, but no great. But I don't think Swallow can actually get Protect. So he needs to somehow get his Toxic or Flame Orb off. As far as I'm aware, Swallow doesn't get Protect. No, he does get Protect. Right, okay, so he does get protect. So what if Metagross 2, just out of curiosity, so it is a Guts one, he might not stay in. But at least if I go Swallow, go Weavile, then I can take anything. So, I'm going to lead Weavile. Because then if I know if he's going to lead Swallow, he's going to protect for the Burn Orb. So, I'm going to lead Weavile. Ha! The Sableye comes in. Okay. His Sableye is more than easy going to be having Foul Play. And he's got the Willow as well. So I'm going to plan for the Willow. So I'm going to go into Flareon. There's the Willow, thank you. As I expected. Now, only thing is, he's going to bring in probably his Keldeo. Because Keldeo is going to come in and take the hit. And I've got Flash Fire plus 1 to my... Yeah. So Keldeo's going to come in easy. What do I do to a Keldeo? Ooh, I can do 60 damage. I could do it to 6% damage. If I go for that Blitz, I'm kind of risking. Because he's going to switch, he's got to. Unless he stays in, because Foul Play takes me out. But with my Flash Fire on, my fire attacks have increased. So if he stays in, expect me to switch. Thank you. So Flareon takes out the Sableye. I thought he might be running Foul Play, which is pretty good for me. That is good for me. So Flareon took out the Sableye with the Flare Blitz. In comes the Swallow. That was easy prediction. So more than likely he's definitely going to protect. So if I go into let's go into Metagross. There's protect, and there's a Flame Orb. Now, only thing is, will he stay in? That is the question. Will he stay in against me? He does nothing to me. But what will he switch into, though? That's the question. Fire Zen Headbutt. There's the U-turn. So that's popped that. So will he go into Nidoking? Ah, okay. He goes into Scizor. Okay. I always predict things with Scizor, but I'm never right. It's Scizor's moveset which gets me. He's got knockoff, so knockoff's definitely a thing. No questions asked. He doesn't get Earthquake though, does he? No. The only ground type move he gets is Sandstorm. So he's definitely going to use knockoff. But I've already lost my Air Balloon. If I'm predicting the knockoff is going to take out, I can't switch into Flareon. Flareon needs its Scarf to take it out. What does a knockoff do to my Gallade? Knockoff does that much, okay. I've got... I need to... This is risky. There's the knockoff. Justified, thank you. That'll do for me. I could have run Steadfast and got the... Why would you bring in... your Scarf! Scarf Keldeo. So, Keldeo drops from Mega Gallade with the Psycho Cut, and Mega Scizor drops from Mega Gallade with the Fire Punch. My thing is, if you Brave Birds, I could get a free switch. I could use... Nah. Come in, Florges. There's the U-turn. There's the Nidoking. Now, only question is, do I really need the thing? What is Latias's speed? Latias' speed is it's not 110, that's Mega. It's still 110. It's 178. Which matches my Mega Gallade. Nidoking's gonna use Sludge Wave and it's gonna probably kill me. Yeah. Easy. Sludge Wave's going to take me out. Hang on. Yeah, because I'm not special defense. But if he's... So I'm no longer with that. So if he's going to predict my Metagross to come in, then I can get... Yes, he predicted... But now, does he now predict the switch? Now, he's definitely got the Sludge Wave. What does the Sludge Wave do to my Thunderous? Ooh, it takes me out almost. This is kind of thing. Now does it expect me to do the same switch though? That's the question. There we go. I knew that would come in. That's fine. Now he's going to switch back. Surf? What are you trying to pull out? Because I now no longer need... There's the facade. Alright, I'm on 46% health. Swellow's going to do nothing to me. So even if I Zen Headbutt... Nidoking comes in. And it's going to drop. Oh, come on! Come on! It misses! Wow, the miss, man. I'm just gonna let you I was gonna let you go down. I'm sorry, Metagross. Yep. Kills the Metagross with Flamethrower. I can now bring in... I'll bring in Flareon. Because I'm faster anyway. Unless it's Scarf. Which I don't think... It's not Scarf, so... I don't believe so. Why would you use Flamethrower? So Flareon actually takes down the Nidoking. with the Flare Blitz. So Flareon goes down. Right, what health are you on, my dear Swellow? My dear Swellow, you on 72% health. Weavile comes in. Ice Shard. Swellow drops. That has to be game now. Yeah. And Swellow drops from the Weavile there with the Ice Shard. And that makes game. Which I'm surprised of that for a win. So that makes the win there, guys, against a guy who, the Minnesota Manectrics, who are actually in second in the league. So that is an exceptional win. I am very pleased with that. A difference of 4-0. So that was great. So hopefully we're going into week 8 next week with a 4-3 loss to win ratio, which is amazing. So if you have enjoyed this episode, well, this week's match with the AABL, should I say, then definitely hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more, because we have a load more matches coming up. We've got 3 weeks left, and it's going to be great. We're going to trail on, and we're going to make the playoffs. So if you have enjoyed, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.